Nexus and
The
Jordan.
WrestleMania matches, there's 12 confirmed apparently. You got Rollins and Logan Paul.
Yes.
Disco, you're interested in that, right?
Great build.
You already said it.
Yeah. Reigns versus Cody. Yes.
Great build.
Charlotte versus Rhea.
Not interested.
Kind of on the. They haven't done.
So let's talk about Rhea Ripley.
They have done.
Did you hear this controversy? This when she tweeted about Joe. Try to find the tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while you're good, after you go through this thing, because we'll come back and talk about that.
Okay.
Right. So
next up,
Rhea. Let me just say real quick. Rhea and Charlotte, to me, they have not done a good job building to this match, but I will watch it because I think it's going to be very good.
Okay.
Bianca versus Asuka.
Completely.
I don't care.
Brock Lesnar versus Omos with
very interesting to see how that Brock Lesnar's never really had a stinker. I'm curious to see what happens here.
Yeah, I think they'll do a good job of booking this. I want to see him, suplexing this guy because that's going to look great. And I want to see what is it that he's going to let Brock do to him because, Brock's very picky about what you do with him, especially somebody that doesn't have a lot of time in the business. But he's got to give him something, so I want to see what that is.
You already commented, but Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Yeah. I'll watch it, but
I'm not invested.
Right.
Theory versus Cena.
It, yeah.
Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish versus Damage Control.
Completely not interested.
No.
Edge versus Finn Balor in Hell in a Cell.
It'll probably be a good match.
Yeah. I didn't know it was a Hell in a Cell. I'm interested in that now. Yeah.
Edge will bring it, but they haven't done a real good job of building that up either.
Ricochet and Braun Strowman versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy.
Completely not interested.
Okay. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus 3 teams to be determined. So
no, it doesn't matter who they are.
Yeah. Usos versus.
That's another team they just threw together.
Yeah.
Right.
They always do that with Liv. Remember when they would? Whatever happened to this girl, Aaliyah? Remember? You remember her?
Yeah.
That she was Raquel's partner, and she would pick her up like a little doll. And I was like, "What's going on here?" Go ahead.
And then you got Owens and Zayn versus the Usos.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Not listed, but heavily rumored.
All right, hit it. Let's go.
Sorry, I just had a brain fart. Ray versus Dom.
Oh yeah, of course. They're definitely one of the more things I'm interested in. Also, aren't they going to have a? Don't they always have a battle royal?
It sounds like they're not doing it.
Good. Interesting. All right. So
you want to go over this Rhea tweet?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So Rhea Ripley about autograph seekers and all that tweeted. People need to respect that no means no. At airports, do not follow me outside. Today has put me off completely. I will not sign anything that isn't a personal photo of us anymore. Hate me, I don't care. Disagree with me. Try putting yourselves in our shoes for one day.
Yeah, well, I put my shoes in yours for one day, and I've never had a problem signing autographs. That's very just because you've had a couple bad interactions with people, don't demonize all this whole fans. Sometimes fans like they go out of their way to get their dad to come and bring them to a place to it's hard to meet these people. You know what I'm saying? It's like John Cena supposedly signs for everybody. And like these people that are like complaining like don't ask me for autographs and stuff like don't hate me out of you know what, they used to call these girls divas, and that shoe fit. To be honest, like Sasha Banks is the same way. These people are complaining about signing autographs, and it's like, look at the opportunity you've been given, like to be able to perform, on TV for a living and become a star. It's like you don't want to sign. You're complaining about signing autographs. It's like, come on. It's like just because I've had bad interactions with idiots drunk wanting autographs, yelling and screaming, but I'm like, that's part of the bell curve of the type of fans you're going to see, like on these. They come and want your autograph, but like complaining, like it's very off-putting to me when they complain about autographs. It's like, come on, it's part of the job, like there's famous athletes that sign for everybody that make way more than these people, so I don't know. What do you think, Konnan?
So there was a time in Mexico.
Pull your mic down.
Yeah, there was a time in Mexico, and what I'm about to tell you is a shoot where I could not go out in public without being, it was ridiculous. I couldn't go to the supermarket, to the bank, to the airport, nowhere. And there just came a point where I just started not giving autographs, because that way, once they see that you don't give an autograph, people say, okay, he's not giving out autographs, and they leave you alone. And then I had told this one wrestler a story that happened to me that I had waited. I remember I told you I used to work at the Orange Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I worked there during a Super Bowl where it was Pittsburgh versus Dallas. And I remember I waited the whole night for Tony Dorsett to come out. And he came out and he was like, yeah, I'll give you an autograph. Wait a minute. And he went right into the bus. And bro, I was super and hurt. And so somebody related that story to me. And so it's the same thing. Obviously, there's some people are trying to make a profit off the pictures. How much money could they actually be making? Look at how they're usually dressed. Okay. And that's number one. Number two, part of the reason you get it, because I remember when I first started, one of the only things I wanted, because I really didn't know that much about wrestling, because it was back in the day where everything was still kayfabe. And I just wanted somebody to ask me for my autograph. I just thought that was the coolest thing. And so people are asking because they admire you. Like Disco said, somebody, they took the time to put pictures together. They got a ride to the place. They're waiting for you. Maybe your plane is delayed. They're still waiting. And those are your admirers. Yeah, there's some people that are doing it for profit, but some people don't know how to act when they meet famous people. They just kind of go spastic, You got to have a little bit more empathy for your fans, dude.
Right. So this is an interesting one. So
and the worst part is, bro, is that she actually publicized this.
That's the thing. This should have been. This is nothing to publicize.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you have a bad interaction with some fans. It's like,
well, it's her way of telling all the fans, I'm not giving out autographs.
Right. Yeah. Don't bother me anymore.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Not a good
because
look.
of these people. Right.
Yeah, not a good look. Yeah.
Right.
Well, at least she's a heel.
The WWE always said doesn't matter if she's a heel or not.
Well, the WWE, there's this thing because Billy was posting. This is all the WWE's fault.
Unless you stay in character 24 hours like MJF does. There's no reason to be making those type of
yeah, but I mean, when
WWE
Sasha tweeted things similar, she was a baby face, and it kind of led to people,
both are wrong. Doesn't matter if you're a baby face or a heel.
Well, the WWE also now is like selling autographs online at exorbitant prices. So it's making these people think that they shouldn't be doing this for free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. Whatever. Bro, here's the thing with the autograph. Just your basic fan. The autograph is an invitation where I can actually present myself to you and meet you in your personal space. Like I can shake your hand. Like this is my chance to wow, I get to meet this person. Hey, can you sign an autograph? You know what I'm saying? It's like you sign the autograph, you share a moment there. Maybe you're going to ask him a question because when I do autographs, when people come to me, I would always say, hey, who's your favorite wrestler? I would exchange conversation with them because I know that's what they really want to do. Is if you're meeting somebody and getting there, you'd like to talk to them. That's a guy on TV. Boy, I'd love to ask him this. So I would ask the person.
Bro, that's how the Young Bucks got over. Because I was at Teddy Hart had done a show in Canada, and they had those where you sell your pictures. I forgot the name of it, but there were a whole bunch of wrestlers there. And a lot of wrestlers were just going through everybody, next, and they would stop, ask you your name, how you do, and chop it up with you. You had to wait a little extra, but every fan didn't give because they knew they were going to get to talk with these guys.
Right? Yeah, you're just, bro. There's zero effort.
Right.
It's like there's nothing. How hard is that, right?
It's like you're making money off of this, and sometimes you're getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
By the promoter. I mean, But here's a funny thing, Disco. This is how life is funny. I 100%, I'm going to keep it a buck here. I can tell you that when they're off TV and they're no longer famous, they're going to wish somebody asked them for an autograph.
Right.
Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100, my co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!